Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. We're still in Chicago. We got another box of pennies. Had to give it another shot because the first one was so good, but we went to a different bank. This one's from Chase. Let's see what happens. But when I was out and about today, I visited a LCS. For some people, it's a not so LCS for me. There's coins up on the wall here. We're at Harlan J. Burt's in Chicago. And I just got a Libertad for $2 over spot. And it's pretty good. I'll show you on the video. But got a pretty decent deal. I ended up picking up a Libertad. It's a little bit less than perfect, but for $2 over spot for a 2013, I will take it. So very cool. So let's see what's in this box and get into it. And sorry about the crummy lighting, but this hotel doesn't have a great spot to do coins. So let's see what we got, if these are circulated or not. This might be quick if it's circulated or uncirculated, but they are uncirculated. I mean, they are circulated, so very cool. Let's check enders and get going. Alright, checked them all out, and nothing significant except got one, looks like Canadian here, ender. So may as well start with that. Looks like an 86. No, 83. So let's get going. Alright, just roll one here, but I'm already thinking I need to get to Chicago more frequently to get coins or something. We got a weedy in the first part of the roll here. It's a little juiced up, but it looks like to be a 20s something. Let me go in with a further magnification. Mr. Funny's happy. Can't think of a better way to start off a box. First roll again. So our ender was this guy here, 1983 Canadian with the faceted edge there, and this was the one I couldn't quite make out. It's a 1921, amazing, crummy condition, but and then not to be outdone, look at that, 1909, no VDB that I can see, but 1909, so good box already. Okay, roll number 2 and weedy number 3, 1955. Doesn't look like there's any doubling. And an 09 D, and it's early life. So cool. Or formative years, pardon me. Alright, roll 3, weedy 4. It is a 1946 in halfway decent shape. Abe's got a little something on his chin, but lots of wheats. Alright, well, I knew the 1 or 2 wheats per roll pace wasn't going to keep up, but after only 10 rolls, I've got 7 wheats already, so I think this is still a good box. Ones you haven't seen yet, 1955, 1946. Rest there, 1950, 52D, and a 42. So amazing. All right, let's see what we got after the next 10. So we're 20 rolls in, and here's the next batch of wheats. It's not really a wheat, but a 1957 Canadian is still pretty cool. And this isn't a wheat either, but for a 59D, that's pretty nice shape, semi-red, reddish brown. And then we got a 1945 in decent condition. And this one, don't be fooled. You gotta sometimes flip to be sure. This is reddish brown, 1941. D or S? S. So, very nice. That's actually probably going to go in my book. I think that's nicer than the one I have in my book. So, very cool. We like Chicago. Alright, here we are after the next group of 10, and the wheat parade slowed down a little bit, but still got quite a few. So 1945, a 50D, and a 49D. And then a very nice looking 09 Canadian. Gotta check. I didn't bring a magnet, but we'll be checking them out. I don't know how much. I don't think they're worth that much. I think it's 06 is the one that's got the big deal for non-magnetic. So anyway, okay, next batch of 10 here. This is the fourth batch of 10, and the wheat's continue. Only 3 out of the 10, but still not bad. So 44D, 52D, and a 53D, and all reasonable. So let's do the last 10. Okie doke, and here's the last 10, or a group of 10, and 2 more wheats. So not the same pace I had, but still can't complain. 1944D in halfway decent shape. This one's scratched, but 1948D. So not bad. So let's wrap it up here and see what all we got. I didn't share with you all the other stuff that I got, so let's see. Alright, let's wrap this sucker up here. We got some carnage in the back we still need to check out. Those are the ones I put aside for checking for wide AM, all that stuff, close AM, whatever the case may be. But here's the review of our second box from a different bank while we're in Chicago. Some of these you saw, and some you didn't. 1909, which is very cool. I didn't see a VDB, but when I get home I'll look at the microscope and double check. I think originally I said it was a 1921D. No such thing. They didn't make any Ds in 21, so that's an S. 41S in kind of reddish brown state, which is cool. 42D, I mean 42. 44D, I got 2 of those. 1945, 46, 48D, and a 49D. So, and then some 50s. We got a 50D, a couple of those, 2 52Ds, 53, and a 55. I did have some 1960s that I were checking for large and small date. I have one that I'm pretty sure is small date. Second one, not so sure. So when I get home again, I'll double check, but that's pretty cool. And then we had the Canadian parade here, 1957, 62, 77, 83, 92, and 09. So those are nice. And then the actually a lot of decent condition again. These are kind of reddish brown but older, and I was happy to just pull those out. And then a bunch of 09s. I didn't put the scores up here, but the ones on the left of the pair are the P, and you can figure out the rest. So, and as per the mintage value, only one of the presidency. And then we only got 2 2017 Ps in this box, so different bank, different coin roll company. So all in all, very, very happy with this box, and makes Chicago all the more fun. So until next time, this is Coin Sense and Nonsense. Bye-bye.